Welcome to Hear the Word. I'm Brother Tom, Piranha Preachers. I observe remarks from pastors on an internet forum for pastors. Occasionally a pastor will ask for prayer as he struggles with sin in his life. One pastor confessed to going to a gay bar in town and engaging in homosexual sex. He was asking for advice and prayers as he tried to turn from this sin. How do you advise a pastor who is living in sin? Many of the responding pastors immediately told him to resign his church and never preach again. They were almost like piranha fish in their judgment. They verbally pounced on him, showing no mercy. Perhaps they were right. I did not comment. I did, and I do pray for him. Should we shoot the wounded? Should we be quick to try to pull the splinter out of our brother's eye and ignore the beam in our own? Matthew 7, verse 3, Jesus said, "Why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, the beam is in thine eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and thou shalt clearly see to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." Where is the line drawn between sin and bad sin? I consider myself to be a poor example of Christianity. How thankful I am for God's grace. I cannot tell this brother to resign unless I tell myself to resign. No, I'm not guilty of the sin he's confessed to, but there are other sins I commit. I'm sorry to confess this, but I'm guilty of gluttony, neglecting the flock, neglecting prayer, study and writing time, lust, procrastination, pride, selfishness, exceeding the speed limit, and much more. The closer I get to my Lord, the more displeased I am with myself. WWJD, what would Jesus do? Jesus told the woman caught in adultery to go and sin no more. John 8:10 says, when Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Jesus knew her repentant heart. Whereas my sin of neglect is not as bad as some sin, sin is sin. James 2:10, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. Either we are guilty or we've been redeemed. None of us are perfect. Sin needs to be dealt with in Christ-like compassion and guidance. Please, don't be a piranha Christian. Blessings to you till next time. Bye for now.